All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Takopi's Original Sin, Episode 1. Oh boy.
My God.
All right,
Yo,
let's go.
We are ready, I think.
We're ready. Yeah, we think. You never know what you're in for when, it's like this is going to be one of those difficult shows.
One of those heavy
shows. But I gotta say, even though I generally consider myself to be much less of an emotional masochist than I was in my angsty teen years, where, helped me feel all these things fiction, I appreciate that this show is only 6 episodes because that makes me feel a lot more confident of like, all right.
There was a vision.
There was a vision. It's complete.
It's an adaptation of a completed vision.
And this is not an endurance race.
No.
This is a
This is a punch.
This is a roller coaster, a punch to the gut.
And it's got something probably pretty powerful to say.
Right.
And one of the things that gets me really excited about this, as I too had my bout of being an emotional masochist that still left over a little bit. You can just see the 5,000 videos on our channel. I really love shows that plunge headfirst into talks about mental health and depression and trigger warnings, content warnings aside here. I'm just saying this because it'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting one to bring up.
Yeah.
But all of the above with regards to abuse and self-destructive decisions. I'm trying to be verbally, safe here. But basically, this show has apparently a lot of it. And so this is a different reaction than normal because we are, in a non-plot ways, but thematic ways, spoiled.
Right.
We know that this show is going to be dealing with all these things.
And
we can't actually load up the episode without it literally saying this program contains depictions of
unaliving.
With a crisis help resources website link on the thing here.
And I gotta say,
awesome
because I really have come around on the idea that when it's for the especially heavy dark stuff, I think it's best if you know that going into it.
It is best, I think.
I don't like getting sidelined by that stuff anymore.
Yeah, I think that in some media, it's important that for the sake of really powerful twists, you don't do that stuff, especially if it's something that's really well foreshadowed and it doesn't happen right at the beginning of the story.
Right, so that way you're like, oh, I see where this is going.
Right. I think
yourself.
Berserk is a very classic example of that. I would not want a full content warning because they do lighter versions of that on the way all the way up to the eclipse.
You can tell that it's getting worse. You have demons saying, oh yeah, shit's gonna be real bad.
Right, exactly. But with this show, all I know is that we're going to be telling some kids' story. Kids plural or kids possessive, I'm not sure. But I am excited to know who Takopi is and why the title is Original Sin.
Yeah, because that makes me think Divinity Original Sin or Dark Souls 2 or
or something biblical. Yeah,
right,
exactly.
some crazy shit like that.
I'm really excited. 6 episodes. This could be one of those shows also that we binge because of the content, just so that
easier to get through.
We get it through quicker. So bear with us if by episode 2 we're emotionally just spent and devastated, because while you'll be getting that next episode next week or immediately, Patreon, if you have desire to support us in any way, go check that out. Early access and everything there.
I get the feeling some scenes of the show might not be able to be put on the YouTube, so we also have a timer, no footage. You sync up to the episode on your own.
Basically
tier
having
on
being
Patreon.
A commentary track.
Yeah, exactly. So
full-length version there.
I could see that being very helpful for the show in particular.
But yeah, all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. Yes, let's get our disclaimer out of the way. This is the disclaimer that I specifically was sent. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. Yes.
Okay, we got cicadas.
Soft pink. Love it.
Yeah, and then the blood stains or paint stains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Young kids.
Oh. They look malnourished. Ooh.
Oh, okay. It's a little octopus.
Is this emotional support octopus, or is this Madoka Magica octopus?
Yeah, yeah,
like,
right.
Which one are we doing here?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, because the show's Takopi.
Right.
I see.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Wait, is this the story of an alien? And then their ship got shot down?
Oh. So is this gonna be like a more depressing version of Lilo and Stitch?
Ooh, sure. Depressing Lilo and Stitch. I would watch that.
Yeah.
It looks like also an ensemble of kids that are all dealing with their own different kinds of shit. So this could be an anthology story too.
Yeah. I could see. Oh yeah, and then the ways that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes shit happen at school. Just kiss, fall in love. It's like, Or
you guys can be friends. Like, it's okay. So is this gonna have a silent voice style bullying, or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say, happy end? Okay.
Oh. Thank you.
All right. I get the feeling we'll need a lot of happy.
This is adorable.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Shizuka. Okay. Okay, that's a bit hard to say.
Yeah.
Just call him new.
Well, you're an octopus, and you say pee a lot, so...
Takopi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. 4th grade category. Oh.
I must protect this child.
Oh, no, I just realized Shizuka is not the main character. This is Takopi's original sin.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, no. What?
Okay. A magical flying tool plus the content warning we got makes me concerned.
Oh, yeah, malnourished under eating, not... Oh. Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
So that throws out the... She's just imagining this because of what's going on and everything, so...
But if Takopi...
Isn't happy?
Oh.
Oh! That's the assertion that you make.
Ah, yes, that is true. Well,
wait,
I
this
get
is
the
so
feeling
wholesome.
Shizuka might.
It's the animal shelter.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of books.
And that's why she needs another one.
Wild. Oh my god.
I
What
hate
a
this
bitch.
kid. Okay.
Well, now they've gone past, so now you walk. Oh! Does it put a happiness filter on you? It develops it immediately.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh man.
What's the special function? Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh.
So maybe Takopi's sin is trying to interfere.
Maybe, yeah.
You know. But when you're already at your breaking point and
yeah,
happiness is not, that doesn't help. Literally untouched.
New words.
Yeah.
That one wasn't there before. What's Chappie? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh! Oh!
All right. Dog.
I'll bet you this dog is literally like the only thing keeping her going.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, she's smiling now. Oh. Oh. Chewy, squishy toy. Okay, who usually feeds? Gotcha. So mom alternates maybe with her. Oh.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a way to give us a perspective into this depressing story.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't you do anything to this dog, show.
Yeah. Oh no. We're
God.
We're losing the dog at some point.
Oh god.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The animation style and all the soft movements.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Just wonderful.
Oh. What are the rules?
Yeah, you're like, you've got a proper project on your hands in that regard, yeah. Oh, she can tell the earnestness in this little guy's like. Yeah, my ship got shot down by an F-20 or something.
Right.
Oh. Oh no.
All right.
What's
okay.
happening
Okay.
tomorrow? Oh my god.
Oh no. She's got the dog leash, but. Oh no. Friend, huh?
The thing from the opening, yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Right. You need to supervise it. So no, don't. That would be breaking the rules.
But you just made a friend and...
Oh. the way that we're not being shown the cause, only the effect.
Yeah, the aftermath of everything.
Really, like,
it's
a really impactful decision because.
Now, I get the feeling that might change very soon.
I think this episode is the primer. Yeah, I think we're getting basically the most subdued version of things now because it's going to be worse later.
Where's my friend? Where are they? Yeah.
What happened to Chappie? Okay, let's mentally. Yep. Yep.
All right.
Here we go.
Dad, we gotta go home.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't know how. Oh. It lost its because she just died. Otherwise it would have held up forever, yeah. Wow. Oh my god. I'm so glad I was like emotionally prepared for this. Like yeah. Wow. So this is a story about Takopi probably trying
to help people out.
To reconcile, to like to Oh, the piano.
Yeah, you wish you could use it now to reconcile with your friend.
Right. We're barely into the episode, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really worried we're gonna find the dog's body somewhere too. Yeah. Wait, does it send him back in time?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
right,
this is the kind of story we're gonna tell. Oh, and we're gonna try to save her over and over again.
All right.
Okay.
That's.
I had a feeling, but
That's. I'm really happy about that.
right. We need to understand. Yeah. Right. Oh, hell yeah! It's also a time travel show and a time loop show.
Yep.
Whoa! Was this the first time Takopi had used it? Now, you have to follow the rules and probably not say anything. Yeah. But what this means is that you could go through this infinitely. Yeah. Because the photo will always be taken because it's the bounding point for the time loop. Meaning that at some point, you'll have to not go back in time. Yeah.
School.
Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Now, does everybody... Oh, my God. Wow.
Thanks for doing nothing, teachers.
Oh, yeah. Japanese teachers participate in the bullying sometimes.
Sure.
Wow. Okay, they cannot see... They cannot see Takopi. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It didn't work. Oh.
Oh. Okay. Teacher looks just exhausted. Okay, we're abusing this all the way.
Yeah, let's go. But then that's gonna make the bullying worse.
Right.
I mean, not worse exactly, just she's gonna feel more justified in it.
Oh my god, they're just fucking surrounding her and there's no relief.
Yeah.
Just
No. Even the milk.
Yep, every single bit. Yeah. But she kind of needed the nutrition.
Yeah.
But no, there's a very real possibility that she's like...
Oh.
Oh. I fucking hate this girl, but like, I love the confusion faces. Just, Yeah, we gotta find it, right? And once he finds it, then he goes back and... Ah, success!
There we go.
Yes, the friend that... Friend.
You didn't figure that out until now?
Oh my god! So that they could make up, yes.
Okay. If we can get that to happen, that'd be great, but...
Oh,
God.
For fuck's sake.
But what I like about this is that she's not alone anymore, because Takopi's there with her, and even if Takopi doesn't get it...
No, she's terrified. She's gonna get attacked, basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Music's gone. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you're feeling that fear now. Yeah. Ooh. Those words sound repeated. Those words sound repeated. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling. Oh.
Takopi?
Yeah, we're back here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crying even more out of the one eye, too. Yeah, yeah. I think I've extrapolated what's going on here. Yeah. She gets abused by her mom because of how frustrated she is probably about
the dad.
The dad ended up leaving, and yeah. And the reason why she gets abused from her mom is because yeah. So she takes it out on Shizuka. Whoa.
But Takopi's scared.
Oh my god.
Alright, camera, wind back time.
And so this is gonna happen again. But as Shizuka, I'm brave. Oh, okay. Oh. Cool.
Okay, alright.
Okay, so it happened. A different teacher? Oh, fuck these people!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was getting hurt before this, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're making me happy. Like you're doing good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a decent length episode. Oh my god.
What do we got?
Oh boy. Oh shit. Yep. Here we go. The sounds. I am so uncomfortable right now. Wow. That was
thank you, show.
That was
for
I think
being tasteful with not showing things.
I think we're gonna,
and also using that to make it even worse.
Yeah. We made it past the 1% divergence barrier. Oh, and this is the ED.
Yeah.
Oh, I needed this.
All right.
Oh. Woo. Oh. This is incredible.
The idea to have Takopi be the main character.
Yeah.
Is brilliant.
It's inspired.
It's...
Like, Takopi is the imaginary friend of children, but it's also the point of, like, an internal thing that you can project out to interact with. And then also it's just the helping friend in hand we'd all need if we were in this situation, you know?
And also, it's the mascot for the educational video of, hey, kids.
Yes,
you know?
It's literally the educational mascot, too.
Oh, my God. This was fantastic.
Yeah.
So, it was beautiful, painful, and all of those things. I gotta say, I deeply, 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 deeply appreciate the ways that it portrays things.
Yes.
Because you do not need the shock factor of, seeing the thing.
Right.
Right? The most that you need it is when Takopi sees Shizuka dead, and it's the what happened, right? You know, because that's the character needing to put everything together. But the fact that Takopi doesn't understand because they're an alien, right? And so it's the, you know, seeing everything through the rose-tinted lens. And the rose-tinted lens that, let's be real, a lot of us probably, I know I would have seen stuff like this through too when I was a young kid, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like because you don't think that that's a thing that's possible, right? You know, that people can be that cruel to each other, or that parents could be terrible to their kids.
You have this opinion, basically, that because of how wonderfully sweet a kid can be, and how just adorable, like, seeing these little ones full of hope and dreams and what have you, running around, being friends, you also don't think that they're capable of inflicting that as well. Like,
it's the kid that's like, I can bring it up at the next, you know, like, student council meeting or whatever, you know, or there are things like that, right?
We could try a different teacher.
Yeah, we can try a different teacher because the perspective that kid is getting is a limited one.
Yes.
Right? It's just the, another kid was hitting you, and I know they're mean to you. I know they don't like you. That's not right, so let's try and fix it. But they're not going to know the extent of all the crazy shit that's happening because, one, it's just not happening to them. Yeah, to say nothing of
which is why the show needs to
exist.
Exactly. Like, the show needs to exist. In a lot of ways, I'm realizing in a lot of ways how, because this show exists, because obviously this was adapted from a very short, I believe manga. I believe it was a manga. That the creator of this needed to basically have almost like a PSA about how bad bullying can be and abuse can be that's happening right next to you, basically, to the person potentially sitting in class right next to you. Now, because this is an anime, it can be theoretically for all ages. Now, the reason why the disclaimer is up front is because this is a very cutesy art style. The mascot of Takopi is in a lot of ways the original sin of the creator, in that it's like, hey, I'm sorry, but I need to use this mascot in order to make my message actually land properly. The dissonance between Takopi's appearance and the themes that are going to be explored is paramount in order for this to have the maximum penetration. Because you could have a story without Takopi about a kid that has a human friend that is looping time because of an alien device that landed coincidentally right in front of them there. But because of the motivations of this character that doesn't understand how everything isn't just happy roses, fun times all the time, which is how a lot of us feel with regards to the ways that a family can be. If you grew up in a family where everything was love and happiness and joy, which is, yes, a very good thing, that is not necessarily somebody's normal. That could be your normal.
And if it is, fantastic.
Wonderful. You had a great childhood.
And let's be real. It's probably something where you don't necessarily think of that as being that, strange or whatever, because there's probably struggles that you deal with and stuff too that are just going to be of a completely different nature than, like what Shizuka's dealing with here,
Exactly. In the same way that Marina has her own, basically, abuse that she's suffering through at her home. Family to her is also one that is very messy and very scary.
Oh yeah, and so so school is the place where she can feel in control, right? And so she's got to, exact her vengeance, retribution, whatever,
Yeah, she's fighting the evil on behalf of her mother in a way that is delightfully fucked up. Right. So talking about the show as a whole, broadly, I love that we got so much implied without being shown the cause of. Right. Until the actual suicide, we only saw the effect of things because we're limited to Takopi's perspective.
Right.
All the writings on the backpack, the things being missing, the appearance that she had, the malnourishment, the stuff being stolen, the hiding in the pipe until they had made their way past. So many little things. And what basically the PSA is if you see one of these things happening to a kid, make a note of it.
Because there's probably more.
And maybe ask a question to see if there are more. If you start to see this pattern, this is an abuse/bullying pattern.
Right.
Be engaged in your local community in a way that if this kind of stuff is happening to the weak and vulnerable around you, that you don't just basically go, oh, I had no idea. There were no signs or what have you.
You kind of look the other way, not because you want bad things to happen to the person, but because there's...
Well, you're ignorant.
You're right. And even if there's that part of you that does start to clue in that, hang on, is something more happening here? Maybe that you have a reason for wanting to believe that isn't happening, right?
Sure.
Because that's either uncomfortable for you or because you're worried that, you'll be targeted, next by the person or, any number of things,
right? A whole number of things. But I like that the disclaimer makes the point of this is if you or someone you know needs help, contact
because in a lot of ways you could say that this show, I can't speak to the minds and experiences of the creators, but this almost feels, especially with it being a time loop, right? Where it's oh my God, I had this happen where someone close to me and I didn't see it, right? I had this, rose-colored look on the world like Takopi. Maybe. Oh my God, if only I could turn back time, right?
Yeah,
and what would I do? What would I have done, right?
Yeah. I think that this is such a rampant problem, though. I don't need to go into that kind of supposition in order for it to not to land in an impactful way. So with the story being one where we are going to actually get a time loop, which means we're going to spend a lot of time with Shizuka. I'm really glad about that. I love that this episode was also a little bit longer because then we got to basically let the foreshadowing that in a lot of ways wasn't really it wasn't even really foreshadowing. It was just plain as day.
We were able to get the atmosphere.
We were able to get the atmosphere before we end up flipping the script into it being we're going to trick Marina-chan with all this stuff that we're going to do to make it be like, none of your bullying is effective here.
Right.
And then
wax on, wax off.
Well, right, but it leads to the even greater response, basically, which I kind of liked that point here, that Takopi's ignorance about the way things worked led to an even stronger form of bullying. Even though we didn't reach the day where something happened to Chappie, which we just don't know what happened there. And I love that that's being
still a mystery. That's
still a mystery. Because we could be in a situation where that day hasn't been reached yet in terms of the amount of times, because we're looping so early in the progression of things. So that's fun. We've got 5 more episodes. But also, the idea that it wasn't until Takopi actually walked a mile in her shoes. We literally did that. And then Takopi felt the raw fear of
the terror and, even to the point of, I know it's happening again. And, oh my God, I am realizing I am not strong enough to go and try and stop it myself. So the only thing I can think to do is try and get a teacher. And of course,
Now, what's fun about this is we can extrapolate a couple things here. This is the teacher that walked into the class because Takopi hasn't met any other teachers. At the end, though, we don't see Takopi with the teacher. We see Takopi with
the kid.
So it might be a senpai, meaning someone that's maybe a little bit older. But what who they were originally calling for was Sensei, and then the kid said the teacher was really shocked to find you in there because you were the one that came. So it's there's something weird going on, which puts that little bit of the teacher's a little bit flustered and confused as to what's actually going on.
Oh, sure.
Because that supernatural thing muddies the water in a little bit.
Sure, and the teacher is looking for any excuse to not intervene and not help, you know? And so it's the, oh, how were you the person that, why are you getting beat up? This, you know, whatever.
Or, right.
Stop that.
And the part that I assume happened, is basically that Marina basically ended up screaming some kind of stuff about how she started it or what have you. It was an accident, or basically lied in whatever way she could in order to make it so that this looked like it was a, you know, there's no way to know other than the fact that there's literally
they were probably both at fault, you know.
No. I'm saying that this is literally what this situation very much seems to have happened, regardless of what's right. I'm talking about what actually happened.
No.
So let me continue then. Is that if that's the case, then this is something that we cannot make any kind of plot related connections like we can with Marina with regards to the actual bullying here, because the other time in the episode where Shizuka brought it up, she was whispering and the teacher didn't hear her. About the notebook being taken away.
Right, yeah, and the teacher, when they came in, you know, while it's possible that they didn't see it that time, what we see at school we can only assume to be the status quo. If she sees a bunch of kill yourself, you know, written on the desk, she doesn't bat an eye at it anymore. She would have seen that at some point, and she does not care.
Oh, no, that's a good point. You know, like the writing on the desk not being addressed. That's pretty damning. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Like it's not something where, you know, she had wanted to clean it off because, you know, it's like, oh my God, people wrote this on my desk, and you know, and so the teacher knows. The teacher knows. The teacher knows, yeah. Yeah.
No, that's a very good point. I completely forgot about the writing on the desk. I was trying to see if there was anything that was obviously, like, happening that was incontrovertible.
Right, because people aren't seeing Takopi and stuff like that.
Because people aren't seeing Takopi, because people aren't seeing, basically, and going for this here. Obviously, this next few episodes are going to show more angles on things because of the way the opening shows other people's family life and situations.
That's true.
There, which I'm excited about because the boy who basically had the stuff there was one of the people that actually had focus given in the opening. But yeah, it's Shizuka, Chappie, and then we've got Marina in a family life situation where it's probably before things went absolutely bad and mom's a little bit more put together. There's a meal that's prepared there for Dad,
when Dad gets home late.
When he gets home late, and then when he's even there, he's not even eating it. He's focused on his phone. And then we see the student council kid in a situation where
just lots of studying. You know.
Yeah, busy parents or busy family in and out the door. What we're seeing, I think, also is just a theme from the kids here, is that parental neglect is rampant.
Yes.
And this might even be just a cultural thing about, like, the overworking adult population in Japan where they just don't know what's going on.
Hope for the best, you know? Yeah.
Right. And there's an element where if you have a really good, like, environment that in a lot of ways it does take a village to raise a kid sometimes, but you can go so far into the extreme where you just have no actual connection with the reality of what's going on with your kid, and that's a thing that I feel like is being directly commented on, at least in the opening there.
Yes,
but we'll have to see how the show gets into it from the literal plot side of things.
Yeah, but I gotta say, the way that a show that goes into as dark themes as this is able to keep me hopeful and invested is really impressive.
Very impressive.
Because it's so easy for content to be dark enough that as an audience member you kind of check out.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like there's a point to it. You know, we know that things like this might happen in the world, but that doesn't necessarily mean we want to, you know, stare and look at an imagination of it if we're not getting some, you know, thing of, okay, either educated about something that we didn't actually know about, or maybe there's something we can do, right? And this will be an example for us, right? And so the fact that because of Takopi and the, we've got all these special happy gadgets and things like that, that it's the, okay, yeah, maybe over the course of the next 6 episodes, we actually can, you know, get some semblance of a happy ending, or, you know, like, get better lives for these kids.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I am interested if this is going to be one of those shows, though, where Takopi reasons at the end that, like...
They can't just make everything better.
Well, in a lot of ways, the only way for her to have peace is to end her life. Yeah, and that's the kind of thing where if you wanted to send a message, basically, with this show, that sometimes the despair, the pain is so bad, and people are so with their head in the clouds of not actually addressing the root problems that are going on in society, environments, and families, or what have you, that this is why people make this decision,
right?
And it's for you to decry them as evil or what have you, or wrong for making this decision. It's like you are truly trying to avoid actually understanding what brought them to that point.
Right.
I'm not making any kind of unilateral judgment myself. I'm just saying that, like, I think that the show kind of posited the question of, will, by the end of this show, Takopi be capable of understanding, or will it be called Takopi's original sin because that was the,
you can't escape that.
Yeah. You committed to having to understand, but now you've, like, Takopi might lose their sense of happiness by the end of this story because it's the, oh no, I understand now.
One of the things that helped me the most with, granted, I had a far better life than any of these kids, right?
God, yeah, me too.
But any time I had self-destructive thoughts, the thing that helped me deal with them the most was accepting that it was actually a legitimate option. And I think that's something that when you have people talking about this, especially when they're coming from that outside experience, they don't acknowledge that.
Right.
That it is a legitimate option. The problem is what that option entails, right? And so it's the question of, if, you know, who would someone else be to say that you're wrong for choosing that thing, right? The question is that truly what you want?
Right.
Is that something that you want in totality because it is a total decision? It is a final decision. You know,
I mean, not all of them. There's
not
a
all
lot
of
of self-destructive things people do that are, I'd say actually 99.9% of them are not.
Right. In the case of like suicide specifically, right?
Well, yeah.
You know, and so it's the, you know, trying to give someone every opportunity that they have to not just make that decision when they are in that darkest of places where you don't want to be making impactful decisions like that, right?
And that's the other thing, is that if that is a legitimate decision, so is every other decision.
Right.
And thus it's the thing of where, like you're saying, what usually people want when they make decisions is something that's 1 or 2 steps beyond the decision itself. The actual decision being made is reflexive. It is one that is not being... This is where I think a lot of the other sides of the argument come in, is that the decision being made is not logical.
Right. It is the reason why they call it bad mental health is because you are not in a healthy state. You are
sick.
Compromised. You are sick.
And
you need help.
And that's where, in a lot of ways, where we've done so much as a society nowadays with bringing up this as a conversation, has now made leaps and advances in the ways that we counsel people, the way that we interact with this, the way that resources are made available much more easily and without as much or even any shame, and then also medical specific areas as well. And the conversation has shifted so much to where it's like I'm actually getting to talk with people regularly about how they're not necessarily literally taking medicine, but medicating specifically their mental health issue.
Yep.
And it's talked about in like dinner conversation. It's not something that's hushed or shamed or thrown to the side or something that you can't bring up here because it makes other people feel uncomfortable. We're like celebrating the person being vulnerable enough with people that are obviously safe and are, you know, close enough to be able to talk about it.
Don't corner your kid, you know.
No, exactly. Yeah. Right. But I wanted to bring that up specifically just as far as my favorite scene this episode. I think that what that scene with Marina and her mother portrayed with so little actual dialogue or any kind of exposition, just the visual storytelling of it contrasted by the scene in the opening was so powerful.
Yes.
And the visual like directing, editing, and the way it flowed was something that put me into the palpable terror that this child goes through on a daily basis returning home. Right.
It's one of those things where it's like, I wish I was knowledgeable enough about film and directing and all of that stuff to be able to make like in-depth commentary about it.
About the tiny decisions.
About the little decisions and techniques that are being done. I can't do that. No. But I can recognize when they're
doing it.
I don't know how they're doing it or what they're doing, but they're doing it. You know?
Yeah, this is it. This
this
hits. Yeah. Because again, it's the kind of thing where I feel like this anime, and I'm saying this just in predicting what the next 5 episodes will be.
Right.
This show probably gave us both the hardest and the easiest episode right out the gate.
Yes.
And that's that.
100%
the hardest episode is basically that Shizuka actually did die here, and 2, it's the promise of dread, basically the promise of despair coming, and what that does to you mentally as a viewer.
Right.
But I think it's also the easiest episode in that
this is the most hopeful in a lot of ways because it's Takopi being like, all right, let's
Takopi is basically doing everything in their power here.
We got the first dose of the hope wavering with Takopi actually experiencing the
bullying themselves.
And then, you know, after being attacked like that, it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I just tell this to everybody who would be watching something like this, just keep a good, like, check on yourself. You know, drink some water between episodes, stretch, you know. We're probably going to binge this.
Have some lights on.
Doesn't mean you necessarily have to.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, because this is something that we never experienced, I don't feel like thrown into the past, as I'm sure like many people who have gone through this kind of stuff would be and would not be able to watch something like this.
Yep.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, guys.
Yes.
Love you, even though, you know, it's just
be there for each other.
Distance there, but be there for each other. Yeah. And let's celebrate good anime like this when it, you know, comes about. But,
and if you don't have a good support system, do everything you can to build one.
Yeah.
Or find one.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You got an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.